Hi, honey family, and welcome back. So, a little bit ago on a Facebook paranormal group that I frequent that tell ghost stories, somebody asked if anybody else had seen a large man wearing plaid. And it's very, you'd think that's a very specific ghost to see, but I too have actually had an experience with that. And not just me, one of my step-nephews, my stepbrother's son, actually have also had a experience with this person too. Um, I might have actually had two experiences with them, but I didn't see the person the first time. The first time I encountered the large man, as I'll call it, my mom and her husband had to go out of town for a long weekend, and they had just gotten two lab puppies. This was probably like 17, 18 years ago. So they asked me to come over and spend the night so that I could take the dogs out for walks. They were, they were puppies. They were still potty training. So I did. The first night there, my boyfriend left, and not long after he left, I lay down on the couch. For some reason, I did not want to go into the guest bedroom to go to sleep. I just, weird vibes or something from the room. So I lay down on the couch to go to sleep, and the dogs laid right in front of me on the couch. They were on the couch. They were on the floor. The couch is not that big. We went to sleep. Oh, we started to go to sleep. We lay there maybe 10 minutes, and we heard large, heavy footsteps coming from the kitchen across in front of us, and then into the room that they used for their computer that was just on the other side of the living room. I pulled the blanket down from in front of my face because I always sleep with a blanket over my face. And I look at the door, and I don't see any light coming from inside the computer room. But I hear the chair squeak like somebody has sat down in it. And I hear ice clinking in a glass like someone has taken a drink of water. The dogs, their attention is just riveted right on the door. Like they have seen somebody go into that room. My first thought is, well, clearly my boyfriend has came back and used a spare key somehow, even though my parents did not have a spare key hidden somewhere. And he's using their computer for some reason. The next morning, I called him and I asked, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't come back." So that's weird. So fast forward a little bit longer, and my mom and my stepdad have no neighbors around them. The closest one at the time, you couldn't even see their house, but it was my mom's husband's stepfather. There was only like maybe 4 houses up that road. And at the time, their house was the last house. Since then, 2 more houses have moved in past them, but at the time, theirs was the last house. And it was just field all around their house. They had big gardens on either side. I'm sitting in that room where their computer was. I'm working on their computer. They were gone at the time. I was in from break from school. And I see this really tall man, like he had to have been 6'6", 6'7", wearing a red plaid shirt, walk in front of the window that was in front of me. And I look, because there was a window on either side of this room. I look, and I don't see him come past the other window. And I'm like, that's That's odd. So I get up and I go outside and I walk all the way around their house. I don't see anybody. I call down to the next house and he's not seeing anybody come up the road, either in a car or on foot. And nobody up that road had seen anybody come up the road. I don't know. It's kind of hard. It's kind of far-fetched to think that somebody had, hiked over one of the hills to come down into the holler, and then just disappeared in the few seconds that it took me to get up out of my chair and walk into the living room to get outside to walk around the house. When I had, a pretty clear shot around the house. I mentioned it to my mom, but she didn't mention it to anybody else, and she definitely did not mention it to any of her grandkids. And then, out of the blue, one of her oldest grandson, my stepbrother's oldest child, starts talking about the big man, and they're like, "Who?" They're like, "He's like the big man. He's as big as Daddy." His dad is like 6'7", and he wears a plaid shirt. And that's really oddly specific that this kid has pulled the exact same image, that he has seen the exact same person that I have seen around the house, and he has seen this person around the house. And he has seen him on multiple occasions. Of course, he has spent a lot more time at my mom's house than I have. Now none of us have ever seen him in, probably about 5 years. So I don't know where he's went to, what he's done, but we've not seen him. It's kind of a good thing. So how about you? Have any of you all ever seen the lumberjack ghost? I guess that's what you can call him. A big man in a plaid shirt. I would love to hear about this. My mom's house, where it is, it butts up against what is a lake. It's a man-made lake. So there was communities there that was flooded to make the lake. But her place has just always been farmland, even before their house was put there. So I don't know. It's a very rural area, just a few houses. I don't know. I'd love to hear your experiences with the lumberjack ghost, if you've seen it. Because apparently, according to, the group that I was in, other people have also seen a lumberjack-style spirit wandering around. So what has your experience? Have you seen this? I'm rambling. Totally rambling. But let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.